walking disconsolately through the village, as had become his habit through these listless days. Heathsby winced as he trod on yet another stone, its harsh edge poking through one of the many holes in his weathered shoe. His distemper must have been evident, for as he wandered down the cobbles of a lonely lane, he heard his name called out by a voice that sounded concerned. "Is that you, Mr. Heathsby? Why the long face?" He looked up to see a man sitting on a doorstep. "Oh, good morning, Mr. Campbell. I'm all right, but thanks for asking. I was just thinking things over. It's been a rough old time lately, but I'm sure I'll get through. How about you? How's the cobbling business going? In fact," and he momentarily forgot his money troubles and began to lift up his dilapidated shoe, "I might have some business to put your way." "Ah, yes, very well, thanks. It's going just fine," broke in Campbell, before shuffling towards Heathsby and offering a blasé grin. "Yes, I've certainly many a shoe in need of mending." "Well, why aren't you mending 'em?" asked Heathsby, with what was intended to be a cheerful chuckle, but sounded more like a sneer. "Instead of slouching about on your doorstep." "Well, you see, the thing is, Heathsby, I'm at a bit of a loose end this morning. Yes, I can't seem to find the motivation to get on with any work. I'm feeling a bit rough in t'old head, you see." And he rubbed the offending old head with a scowl. "Oh, I'm a bit worse for wear this morning." "Maybe go and see old Cavendish," suggested Heathsby, but at the mention of the village doctor, the cobbler screwed his eyes. "No, thank you. I can do without his pills and potions and his slapping leeches all over me. Ugh! No, I think I'll pass, thanks, Heathsby. But I tell you what, if I could take anything for it, well, I could really do with getting me hands on a bottle of gin. You see, I'm addicted these days. We all are. Yeah, these are drinking times, Heathsby, and I'm as riddled with liquor as the next man. And besides, it was gin that gave me this wretched headache, so it may as well be gin that cures it." "So you're a drunkard too, are you?" sighed a crestfallen Heathsby, a weight of disenchantment washing through him. "No wonder you're hanging about here instead of working. You're as bad as rest of 'em." "Well, of course," chuckled the jolly cobbler, amused at Heathsby's ignorance. "We've all chosen to adopt the habit of excessive drinking. Well, most of us." He laid a disapproving glance on Heathsby. "It's the new craze. The gin craze. That's what they're calling it, apparently, in papers. Yes, it's really catching on. Who knows how long it's going to last, eh?" Here the cobbler rose and propped himself up against the rusty sign that stood outside his home-come shop, which featured a mud-spattered picture of a pair of clogs, and the words, "Geoffrey Campbell, Quality Cobbler," in chipped and faded lettering. "Ah, yes." He rubbed his hands together, a childish grin pasted across his gin-slippery lips. "Do you know, Heathsby, I'm thoroughly enjoying these heavy drinking days. I feel as if I'm just so fortunate to have been born precisely when I was, perfectly timed to enable me to take full advantage of this period of societally legitimised debauch. Time was, drinking was a rarity for me. Now it's rare for me to go more than one solitary night without. I'm fair swimming in the stuff. You seem proud of it," gasped Heathsby, aghast. "Of course I'm proud of it. Like I said, this is the great gin epidemic of the early 18th century. What do you expect, man? Sobriety, calm, reasonable levels of alcohol consumption, moderation. Perhaps it's you who ought to be ashamed, Heathsby, for shunning the favourite pleasure of the age. We're all becoming drunkards, one by one, just like a row of old dominoes going down. each of us is slowly swallowed up. So why fight it? You should embrace these days of alcohol. Get drinking, Heathsby. Knock back the gin, as if your life depended on it. Unable to stand hearing any more, a bewildered Heathsby backed away, scarcely able to believe that the man who stood before him now, revelling in confessions of his own degeneration, had once been someone he had been pleased to call his friend, an honest and respected cobbler, whose expert hands had fashioned the footwear of generations. Indeed, who had turned his talents to the restoration of Heathsby's own shoes many times. But now, I'd not trust him with a hammer and nail, thought the miller. No doubt half the village would soon be walking around in boots whose soles were hanging off, or whose heels were glued on the wrong feet, or... Ugh! How defeated he felt by the senselessness of it all. Oh, I'm sick of this boozy day and age. Can't you see what you're doing to this village? What you're doing to yourself, you stupid man? But it's the great gin craze at early 18th century, reiterated Campbell in exasperation. A phase by which this period of history will come to be defined. That's what all the clever types are saying. Well, that's news to me. The last I heard of it, the learned lot were saying we're entering a new age of philosophical enlightenment. It's certainly very enlightening when you've sunk half a bottle of gin. And the cobbler wheezed away in self-contented laughter, dropping back onto his doorstep with a leisurely shake of the head. Oh, I see. It's just a joke to you, isn't it, eh? The complete destruction of the country is just one big joke. Hey, now come on, Heathsby, I'm just trying to have a laugh. What's to laugh about? Oh, save your breath, you silly little man, and go to hell.